Curiosity. Drop the judgment. Curiosity. How can I build? How can I carve some time out for my day? How can I find more freedom? First of all, you'll hear in the video that I'm sending you, you got to change your state. So to change your state, you got to start doing things differently that doesn't look or sound or appear to be anything like you, because you're shifting identity. When you start to shift identity and you say, I'm tired of, sometimes we need to hit that brick wall like I did and say, I can't do this anymore. Sometimes people need to hit that, but you don't have to hit that in order to change something, And so it's really about incorporating change and starting to do things completely different. And like I said to you before, you've got to embrace discomfort, because some of it is going to feel uncomfortable. You've got to expect that to a certain sense, because otherwise you're just going to be having more of the same. And if you're having more of what's familiar, then you're just living the same life on loop. The secret is in the feeling. You've got to change your state before you can have the experience. It's like people wait to feel motivated before they go to the gym, before they ask that girl out, before they whatever, right? They wait. It's like they're waiting for Christmas. It's the other way around. It's the other way around. So it's like you become motivated through the action. It's about taking action, whether you're feeling it or not, whether you're frightened or not, whether you don't want to or not, you do it. It's about discipline, doing it anyway, and generating that feeling of, I've got this. I am abundant. So that's why affirmations are important. That's why taking action and discipline is important. Whether you're feeling it or not, you go and do it. Why? Because the future you is going to thank you for it, because you're building her now. We've got to start paying attention to how we show up, and how we show up comes from how we feel. How we feel comes from what we're listening to. You see?
Yeah.
You can't step up and become that leader version of you that the world needs by catering to everyone else's needs and putting yourself on the back shelf. It really is important, fundamental. It's crucial that more of us step up into leadership roles now. We're seeing a comeback of the female energy, and the world really needs it. People really need it. There's so much suffering out there. You see, because the beautiful thing about this is you don't know where you can go yet. You just start to build her. As you build her, there'll be new paths, new branches, new opportunities that will come your way. And you say, oh, I've never done that before. Oh, I'd quite like to have my own podcast. Oh, I'd quite like to write a book, or I'd quite like to open a blog, or I don't know, whatever the heck you've put on the back shelf somewhere in the back of your mind or in your heart. That's what needs to come to the surface. All the dreams that you had growing up that you forgot about are valid, and they're there to come to fruition. But they can't come to fruition if you don't build her. Because the mind will never find a solution, because the mind, by very design, is the programmed behavior. It's the safe zone. It's limited. Your mind is limited. You will find the solution when you get out of your head. When you go and you do that thing that you're worried about, when you start moving your body and you go for the walk and you get out in the sunshine, you go to nature, when you start doing what you're afraid of, that's when you get the ideas. If you start thinking of it, you're not going to find the solution. You can't find the solution by thinking, what can I do? Because
So,
you're only going
so
to get what you've already known. The mind cannot produce something new. It only regurgitates more of what you have taught it. It's an algorithm based on the programming that you have given it, that you've downloaded from your environment, you're growing up. So you're going to get the same sort of energy. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Information comes from your imagination. It comes from a different place. It comes from, you've got to think that the brain, it's like an antenna. You're receiving and emitting information all the time. Ideas come to you. Have you ever had an idea when you're falling asleep, just waking up or in the shower or something like that? You've had like, but then you've been afraid to do it and you freeze. You're like, no, I couldn't do it. It would fail. I'd look stupid. Oh, no, I'd fail. Have you ever had ideas like that? You get excited for a minute, you think about it, and then you start thinking about it, you think, no. You
Yeah.
know, those ideas come from a different place. The moment you start think about it, your mind kicks in, keeps you in the safe zone. Those are the ideas that you've got. Those are the ones that you need to implement. They're messages. Those are the ones. That's the way, not what this tells you. Those messages, those ideas, they are gems. There's a higher intelligence that is guiding you. Allow it to guide you. If you're in your head too much, you won't be able to hear it because it comes from a different space. It will come, like I said, you're like a live antenna, like Wi-Fi is, and you're connected. How on earth are you going to hear the messages that'll come through if you're too busy paying attention to the chaos of the mind? You're never going to hear it. And this is why people stay stuck. You can be anyone you want. You can build her. You can have the life that you want. You can work the 4-hour day. You can do that. The thing is, you've got to show up first, happy in what you do. You've got to show up first, fulfilled in what you do, knowing that you're building your dream now. So you've got to change your state first, instead of saying, oh no, I've got to do this, I haven't got it yet. You don't need to listen to that. I'm going to show up, and I'm going to be excited about showing up. I'm going to tell myself, I'm going to enjoy this moment. I'm going to connect to these people. I'm going to use this moment as an anchor and build what I actually want, because I know that nothing is permanent. Everything is moving, and I'm building that, and I'm going over here. This is temporary. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Because, you know, even the worst moments in the future, in hindsight, you'll realize, whoa, those were the moments that built me, this version of me. I needed to go through that to get to this. So change what you say about yourself and your situation, and everything will change. Okay?
Got it.